Hey everybody, it's the Infidel on the prowl. Papa's been paying attention to the news. I don't know if you have, but if you haven't, you're an idiot. It seems that Obama wants to bomb Syrians for killing Syrians. Okay, well hey Obama, why don't you go kill Chicagoans for shooting Chicagoans? Do us all a favor. Empty out the gene pool and bring some sense back to it maybe. Next thing that I got to gripe about is Senator McCain playing poker while these Senate hearings are going on about going to Syria. Man, I do realize you probably hadn't had your Geritol, or maybe your Depends was wet and you felt a little antsy, or you just needed some reason to stay awake, so you had to play poker. But I guess the issues in Syria were not that important. You asked your questions, got it off your chest, so you just decided it was time to go to Vegas on your phone. You make me sick. For a POW who did everything that you've ever done, how'd you become such a rhino? How did you do it? I would think you would be one of the most patriotic human beings on the face of the earth. But I guess playing poker is more important. Disgusts me. And another thing I find interesting, why is Obama going to Russia for a G-Summit convention when Russia has put a travel alert on the United States? Do you think Vladimir Putin's planning something? He might be. That's the first time I've ever heard of the United States being on a no-fly warning list out of Russia. That's just pathetic. There's many other things going on. How about the clown that raped and held them women hostage in Ohio? I guess they found him hanging in his cell. You know what? I say good, and I hope the correctional officer supplied him the rope to do it. You know, clowns like that don't need a 1,000-year sentence. Are you serious? Are you serious? What are they going to do with that idiot after he dies? You know, we going to put him in cryo-freeze, bring him back to life, keep doing that crap? Why don't you just shoot the sick bastard and be done with it? That's what's wrong with this country. We're keeping people alive that don't need to be kept alive. You know, the one thing I got that really disgusts me, now you got the unions out saying, guess what? We can't afford Obamacare. Really? How much are you jackasses making in the state of Illinois that you can't afford Obamacare? Wow. You can't afford Obamacare. Aren't you the clowns that in 2000, 2001, 2002, and then when Bag of Chips was governor, got another pay raise because of him? How much did you jokers get? Really? I can tell you. Oh, a 3%, a 5%, a 7%. Some of you guys are making $50,000 a year, and your hips are getting wider and your stomach's getting bigger. And now you can't afford Obamacare. Well, if you'd have took better care of yourself, you wouldn't need that crap. And here's another good thing about Obamacare. Did you see where Governor Quinn has outsourced a whole bunch of state jobs because the state of Illinois can't afford Obamacare either? He's outsourced something like 11,000 jobs to the country of India because he is not going to be able to afford Obamacare for the people of Illinois. Well, I guess when you got kids care that Blagojevich put into play, on top of Obamacare that Obama's put into play, and you're already broke, you can't keep robbing from Peter to pay Paul when Paul and Peter both are robbing everybody else. But, you know, you are the morons who put these governors in office. You are the morons in Chicago who keep voting for this crap. You know, you are the morons in Chicago who keep wanting your fair city taken care of while the rest of the state goes to pot. You know, why don't you once Get up off your dumb union asses. Become conservative. Find the church more than once on Sunday when you go in there because you're hungover and drunk, or on Easter or Christmas, you know, when he was born and when he rose again, you know, and you go to church because grandma drags your sorry carcass in there. You know, why don't you guys look at the issues and look at what you're doing, not only to your city, to your state, but it has a ripple effect and it causes problems in the country. If you don't think so, look at Los Angeles. Los Angeles went broke, bang. California started going broke. Michigan, Detroit's gone broke, bang, the whole state of Michigan's going broke. Okay, those are 3 states, counting Illinois, that are in the Union. All big Union supporters of FALCIO, whatever that trash is, I don't even listen to it anymore. All big supporters, and they're all bankrupt. And what's really sickening, how the hell can California be bankrupt when you got all those Hollywood stars, all those rich people out there, you know, musicians, athletes, you know, explain to me how you're broke. Broke because you're ignorant. Anyway, I got to go in here and drop off some forms, and I'll be right back, and we'll go to part 2 when I think of more things to rant about.